Before we begin, I want you to think about something. Have you ever looked back at your life and wondered where the time went? Not because you were having fun, not because life was perfect, but because somehow months became years and years became a life that doesn't quite look the way you imagined. Most people believe their lives are stolen by bad luck, by difficult circumstances, by other people. But psychology suggests something different. Many people lose years of their lives, one thought at a time, one habit at a time, one decision at a time, quietly, without ever realizing it. And by the time they finally see what's happening, they've already lost something they'll never get back: time. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, because every week we explore psychology, wisdom, and the hidden truths that shape our lives. Now let's begin. The first thing that quietly steals your life is waiting. Waiting to be happy, waiting to feel confident, waiting to be successful, waiting for life to finally begin. People tell themselves, I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll be happy when I find the right person. I'll be happy when everything finally falls into place. But happiness has a strange habit. It keeps moving. The goalpost changes. The destination shifts. And before you know it, you've spent years preparing to live instead of actually living. The happiest people aren't necessarily the richest or the most successful. They're often the people who learn to appreciate what already exists. A quiet morning, a meaningful conversation, a walk in the sunlight, a moment of peace. The simple things we ignore today often become the things we miss tomorrow. The second thing that steals your life is overthinking. Your mind is an incredible tool, but if you're not careful, it can become a prison. Have you ever replayed the same conversation over and over? Imagined a future disaster that never happened? Lost sleep over something completely outside your control? Most people don't suffer because of reality. They suffer because of the stories they tell themselves about reality. And those stories can become so loud that they drown out everything else. The mind was never designed to run at full speed all day long. It needs silence, it needs rest, it needs moments where nothing is demanded of it. That's why some of your best ideas don't appear while you're working. They appear while you're walking, driving, exercising, or simply sitting in silence. Sometimes clarity doesn't come from thinking harder, it comes from thinking less. The third thing that steals your life is seeking approval. This one is dangerous because it feels normal. Everyone wants to be liked, everyone wants to belong. But when your self-worth depends on other people's opinions, you hand them control over your happiness. You stop asking, what do I truly want? And start asking, what will make everyone else happy? Little by little, you begin to edit yourself, hide parts of yourself, shrink yourself, until one day you realize you've become a stranger to your own life. The strongest people aren't the ones who receive the most approval. They're the ones who know who they are, even when others disagree, even when others leave, even when nobody applauds. The fourth thing that steals your life is fear. Not the fear that protects you from danger, the fear that prevents you from growing, the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of embarrassment, the fear of making the wrong decision. Fear has stolen more dreams than failure ever could, because failure teaches, failure strengthens, Failure reveals weaknesses that can be improved. Fear does none of those things. Fear simply keeps you standing still. And every year spent standing still is a year that can never be recovered. The fifth thing that steals your life is worry. Worry feels productive. It tricks you into believing you're solving a problem. But most worry is simply mental rehearsal for disasters that never happen. You imagine conversations, outcomes, mistakes, worst-case scenarios again and again. And while you're doing that, life keeps moving. The clock never stops. One day becomes a week becomes a month becomes a year. And eventually, you find yourself wondering where all the time went. The truth is, worry does not change tomorrow. It only steals today. The sixth thing that steals your life is forgetting who you are. Many people spend years chasing goals they never chose, living according to expectations they never questioned, building a life that looks successful from the outside but feels empty on the inside. They become what everyone expected them to be, except themselves. And eventually they wake up asking, how did I get here? The answer is usually simple. They stopped listening to themselves and started listening to everyone else. The truth is, you cannot create a meaningful life by copying someone else's blueprint. You have to discover your own values, your own priorities, your own definition of success. Because success without fulfillment is just another form of failure. In the end, the biggest threat to your future isn't bad luck. It isn't your past, and it isn't other people. It's the invisible habits that slowly shape your life every day. The thoughts you repeat, the fears you obey, the worries you entertain, the approval you chase, the years you spend waiting. But here's the good news. The moment you become aware of what's stealing your life, you gain the power to change it. Awareness creates choice. Choice creates action. Action creates transformation. You don't need to change everything today. You don't need to reinvent your life overnight. You only need one thing: the courage to take the next step, then another, then another. Because every meaningful life is built the same way, one decision at a time. Before you leave, I want you to answer one question. What's stealing the most time from your life right now? Fear? Overthinking? Worry? The need for approval? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Academy. Because understanding yourself may be the most important skill you'll ever learn. And your best years may still be ahead of you.